Yo guys, what's up? Bane here, bringing you a little domination and resistance. This is going to be my first commentary on Modern Warfare 3, which is fun. Very fun. Anyway, I haven't really been posting that many videos, that many commentaries, just because I don't know, like recently I got a little bit discouraged just because like half the time my computer would shut off before my upload was complete, and I intended to do like the entire game on veteran, and like I did it and I have all the recordings. It's just a matter of getting them up on YouTube, etc. I don't know, dude. Fuck. Anyway, yeah, this is my first commentary on Modern Warfare 3. When I first picked up the game and I started playing the maps and I just started playing, I was playing by myself in like TDM and stuff like that, and it wasn't fun. Like I just didn't have a very good time. I just didn't do well. It was just very, very frustrating, and I pretty much just took a break for about 2 to 3 weeks, or I guess not really 2 to 3 weeks, more like 1 week. And I don't know, just kind of I picked the game back up. I got a few more weapons. I got the Type 95. I got the ACR. And I gotta say, the game looks a lot better when you have better guns to work with, and actually, when you actually have these better guns, you can actually put up a fight. Anyway, I'm using the ACR in this game with the specialist kill streaks, so I'm using, I believe, Scavenger, Extreme Conditioning, and I think Marksman? Yeah, Marksman. Marksman, I find that it's kind of OP to a certain extent. Like, you can see people, like, across the map, you can see their names, and it really, really helps out, especially good players. Like, they'll just kind of, like, figure it out. I'm like, wow, I can see everyone. And even if, yeah. Anyway, like, this kill streak setup, I have sleight of hand on, so basically what I do, I get my first 2 kills with sleight of hand. I don't really worry about it. And then I get Scavenger, and then I start picking up packages as opposed to Scavenger and then sleight of hand. Just because there's not really much point in having like sleight. Right here, this is stupid. I use a riot shield. I know he's right there. I hit melee him once. He knifes me through my shield. Like, I had to watch the kill cam. Like, I just don't understand how that could happen. Like, knife. It's like, what the hell just happened? Anyway, I don't really know. I haven't really used the riot shield that much, so I don't know, it just seems like I can get shot from a lot of directions. And people who are using Riot Shield, like, it seems like it's easier to kill people with Riot Shields than in Modern Warfare 2. Get killed by that guy again. That's what I get for going for the revenge kill, I guess. Anyway, back to the game. Yeah, so my favorite 2 weapons are so far the ACR and the Type 95. They're definitely the most powerful weapons. ACR is just so accurate. Like, basically, if you hit your shots right, like, you shouldn't have any issues killing people. And the Type 95 is just really OP. Like, you'll see, I think, at least one time in this game where I get taken out by a Type 95. He one-bursts, like, 2 people in a row, and he sees a little part of my body, and he's like, do-do, do-do, and it's gone. I'm just gone, man. I'm dead. But yeah, Modern Warfare 3 in general, I'm actually getting more into it. I'm kind of like learn the maps, I don't think I'm one of those people that can just do really, really well in the new game. I think I have to learn the maps, learn the guns, kind of like figure out the spawns as well. Like, the spawns in this game are so erratic. Like, again, I kind of chose this game just because, like, the spawns, like, there's at least 1 or 2 times where they actually spawn right beside me. And I'm like, what the hell just happened? Like, basically, I think you actually do spawn by your teammates. There's triple spray. I think you actually do spawn by your teammates and not by the flags in this game. Like, I think the main spawn is by your flag, but I think, like, it's really weird. I'm not entirely sure what to think of it. I think it's right here. Like, he one-bursts my teammate, then he one-bursts me. But I think I was still hurt from dropping down. You don't recover health as quickly in this game either. So, there are kind of pros and cons to that. Like, it kind of decreases how fast you can get up and how fast the gameplay you can play, but whatever, like, not a big deal. One other thing I find, too, is that connection, I haven't really found it really pays as much of a part of the game as Black Ops or, like any other game, like in the Call that Pinky got a quadruple spray. Oh yeah, this is actually a full team that we're playing against. This is actually a full group of 6 that we're currently just 3-man, just absolutely owning, just absolutely destroying them. But I don't know, it's fun. It's actually a really, really fun game when you have other people to play with. Right here, I kind of choose my targets because I'm like, wait, that was the only guy who actually was paying attention. I think the rest of them just kind of died. And, like, right here, they start spawning, like, behind me. Like, actually, a lot of the time, they will spawn behind you. Like, if you're not looking at their spawn, they actually will spawn the enemy behind you. Whereas, like, Black Ops, you could never do that. Like, they would just spawn at the other flag. It was a lot more easy. It was a lot easier to, like, figure out the spawns and figure out where they're coming from. Another thing too, I find that Assassin really is like the new Ghost. If anything, it's even more overpowered than Ghost, because you don't need to give up, I can't remember. This kid, the Magnum. This is the first time I ever used the Magnum, and I was just shocked. I'm like, what is this gun? This is so insanely accurate. Like, I am going to be using this gun probably for the rest of the game, because this is just ridiculous. Like, I can load an entire clip on people, like 100% accurate, and I'm just like, wow, this gun is so effective. But, that's with a gun. I don't know, like, basically with the, I don't know, like, with the spawn system in this game right now, I just don't see it doing really well in competitive. Like, I mostly play Call of Duty for the competitive, for doing well, for getting good KDs in public matches, and I just can't really see myself playing to 15 prestige in this game. I can see myself playing competitive. I can see myself, like, doing game battles and stuff, but I really cannot see me doing any sort of, like, intense pub matching. Like Black Ops, like, I kind of, like, struggled through, wasn't really a big deal. Like, if you ran with a full party, it's pretty good. Same thing with this game, really. Like, if you have a good party, right here, okay, another thing with Modern Warfare 3, basically, you want to play very defensively. Like, you die so quickly in this game. Like, there's less head glitches to be found, too. Like, even right now, they can still see a portion of my upper body. There's Marksman. I can see that guy all the way over there. Yeah, like, basically, there are a lot less head glitches, there are a lot less power positions, and it's a lot easier, I think, to come back. Like, I've come back in domination games just because, like, you join the game, and even though the other team's up, you can actually still come back. Another thing, too, is, like, right there, like, I think in Black Ops, I would have been completely screwed, just because the way that the game flows, I guess, I don't really know if I'm making any sense here, but, like, the way that the game flows, you would never, another triple spray, the way that the game flows, you would never be able to recover for something like that. They spawn behind me again. You'd never be able to recover from, like, an instance like that where the other enemy has, like, a gun aiming at you, and, like, you're basically screwed because you're reloading or doing whatever. There's always a chance of you winning the gunfight regardless of what's going on, because you kill so quickly. Kill in 2 to 3 shots. Like, I don't know. When comparing this to, like, Modern Warfare 2, I definitely say that this is probably, like, I can't say that. I'm having fun with the game, but there's definitely a lot of instances where people are just, like, hiding in a corner or doing whatever, and I'm just like, why did you do that? Yeah, I don't really. The Stalker, whenever you get, like, the full 8, you get 8 kills in the Specialist, you get all the different perks all at once, and I find that I don't like Stalker Pro. I actually wish I could just have Stalker Pro taken away from me, because, like, at the very beginning of the game, I used Stalker Pro a lot because it was on the initial classes. And I think that was partially why my, like, KD was going down and everything. Right here, they actually spawn right behind me. Like, notice this. I don't understand. Like, let's just spawn the enemy right behind me. Like, that's a great idea. I think Stalker Pro flipped me over there, too, because I was trying to move. Yeah, like, I don't know. Dude, like, it's a good game, but at the same time, it has a lot of issues. Like, the spawn system doesn't really make much sense. They tried to make I guess they try to innovate it. They tried to make a new thing and see how it worked. And, like, in some cases, it's just a lot different than Black Ops. Like, you got to learn the spawns again. You got to be realizing that you have to be aware, too. Like, they're going to spawn near you. Like, there's no real limitations on that. But, yeah, I'm having fun. Definitely don't play without a party, though, guys. It's just not worth it. But the game is coming to a close. I think I go, I don't know, 35 and something, 35 and 5 or something like that. And I got like 11 assists, which is actually quite common, sadly enough. So, yeah, hope you're all doing well, and yeah, see y'all later. Bye-bye.